is, wherever you're at. We're going to do a little review before we get into what we're going to be doing today. Sorry for my squeaky wheelie chair. I'll try not to move around in it too much. Let's start with hot cross buns. So play it with me. Everybody's favorite, hot cross buns. Beautiful way to start. Fantastic. Any questions? No? Okay. Next we're going to do Mary Had a Little Lamb. So, oh, we're bouncing there. It's kind of fun. Ooh, earthquake. Not really. It's just bouncing. Because the table. So Mary Had a Little Lamb. I'm going to bring it up here on my packet. Okay. No, sorry. Totally messed it up, see? Even an accomplished world-class recorder player like me still makes mistakes. So let's try that again, and this time I'm not going to mess it up, probably. So, do my best. That's great. In the last video at the end we talked about kind of walking up the scale. So we're going to do that, starting with the G, A, B, C, D, with the thumb off. So we're going to go up and then down that scale. Start with the G. So I would encourage you to play that and practice that and continue to do that. It'll also help with your breath because as we get into some of these deeper notes that we need for some of the upcoming songs, it's going to be a challenge. I know I really struggle when I'm getting up here like this is a D, like a high or a lower D, and it really, every time I'm like, why does that sound so bad? Because it's hard to keep my breath gentle enough, I guess. So, practice that scale. Nope. Practice that some. Okay. We're gonna try Old MacDonald. One of my favorite songs. Reminds me of my daughter Evelyn when she was a baby, singing that to her again and again and again and again and again. She was so cute as she sang E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, you know it. It introduces the D that we just talked about in the last segment. And also the E, which is just one finger. So it's the first 5 fingers, and the thumb hole still stays on. Those two notes both have been really a challenge for me to not breathe too much and make it go high instead of low. And you'll probably see, because I'll probably mess up as I get started here. But the song starts with 3 G's, so I'm going to play those, and then I'm going to try to just play through. So watch what I do. The tricky part is when it goes down to the D, you'll see. See? And even up to the G. Nope, that sounds terrible. Oh, my angle was maybe wrong. So you just have to kind of play around to get the right note. See how it went up instead of down? I'm going to start again. Alright, so you can see the places where I struggled to make it sound good, or when it went down to the D and the E. So those are where it just takes a lot of control with your breath and a lot of practice. So I would practice those, that transition, even if you just want to practice playing the G and then playing the D. So playing these three and then adding these three fingers, going from the D to the G. You just practice back and forth between those. That'll help you to get the breath kind of correct. Okay, so I would just practice like that and then practice adding the, going from the D to the E. Sometimes it just helps to practice going back and forth between two notes. To practice those transitions. So we're going to try that. I mean, I would pause it and play it a few times on your own, and then I want you to try to play along with me, looking at the sheet music as well. So I'm going to start with Old MacDonald. Let me start over because I messed up that note. Though if we were all playing together, we would probably just keep going, but we're going to start over. Okay, made a few mistakes there, but I'm not going to beat myself up about it. And also, remember, still learning right with you guys. Alright, that was Old MacDonald. We'll practice that again in the next video. Alright, and I wanted to show you one more song in this video. It's going to be Twinkle Twinkle, another one of just my all-time favorites. So it introduces another note, and I mean in the one that I put in your packet, it has the notes at the top, and it's got them color-coded, and it's got pictures of the recorder, which I thought was really nice. So you've learned the F sharp, where you're going to learn the F sharp, which you can see in your picture is all three of these. The thumb hole is covered, and these middle two notes. So not this one and not this one, but the middle two notes here. So you might practice that. So I'm practicing going from the E that we just learned to the F sharp. So I'm going to play B, A, G, F sharp, E, D. That makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to start the high B and walk down to the D. Sorry, nope. That was just the B, A, G. Then I got thrown off when I got to the F sharp. Okay. So, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, look at your music. It starts with the D, that's that low note, all the 6 ones. So it's hard because I keep blowing too much and it goes, don't do that. Or, you know, you'll do it and do it and do it, but try not to. The more you practice, the better it'll be. getting that note the first time. Okay, Twinkle Twinkle. And sometimes I just have to practice a few times. Mistakes, you probably heard them. We'll play it together in a minute. Most of my mistakes, I think, come from blowing too hard and it goes up, or that F sharp with the 2 there really kind of throws me as well. And as you practice this again and again, you'll memorize it, so where you won't have to look at the music. But I think it's helpful to look at the music anyway, so that you've got this sort of, your brain is seeing the notes on the scale with your eyes, and your fingers are feeling the notes on the recorder. So I would practice looking at the notes on the staff. I think I said scale, but I meant staff is what you call that. Okay, so let's play it again. So recorders, get ready for that first D. I always feel a little nervous because I feel like I know I'm going to make it sound terrible. I'm going to really try. Nope, and then I messed up the A. Okay, let's start over. Pretty good. Wish I could hear you guys. How that would work. Feel free to send me a video of yourself playing this song. That would be lovely. All right. I think that's all for today. Next video, we'll learn a couple new songs, including some I think you're really going to enjoy. Okay.